Today we have a band jamming away like there's no tomorrow, even more music that'll make you bob your head. We talk fashion and style, the deluxe version, and of course, your front row center. Welcome to another extravagant episode of Front Row Center. I'm Nakaya Berry.
And I'm Randy Fainrich. It's March, and the biggest tournament in all of sports is upon us. We're about to tell you why Las Vegas is the perfect place to watch all the madness. Mandy Massa has more.
March Madness is here, and fans of the game are saying there's only one place where you can catch all the action.
I am such a huge college hoops fan. I mean, where else is the better place to be than Las Vegas for March Madness? I mean, it's unbelievable.
During the annual college basketball playoff, the Las Vegas Strip transforms to offer fans of the game an experience that aims to compete with the likes of courtside seats.
I've been to NCAA tournament games in March Madness, but if here, with all the games going at once and everything going on, it's more fun, I think, to be here than anywhere else.
I caught up with some incoming out-of-towners here at McCarran International Airport, and while most of them told me they were big college basketball fans, the majority of them also told me they weren't simply here for the love of the game.
We're going to gamble, try to win money, try to spend money, try to save money, and, you know, hopefully our best team, our favorite teams will win.
Las Vegas offers college basketball fans an all-inclusive experience where they can watch, wager, and win.
Lots of TVs, lots of gambling, lots of money being lost, hopefully being won right here in my pocket.
And so far, it doesn't seem like any other city can compete.
We've done March Madness in New York 2 years ago, and that was fun, but you miss out on that aspect of coming here, betting on the games, betting on individual statistics and stuff like that. You get a whole nother aspect coming out here to see the games.
March Madness and all that its name entails doesn't only attract tourists. The city estimates that more than half of game-related revenue comes from Las Vegas locals.
I mortgaged my home. I took my dog down to the pawn shop. I went into my wife's purse. It's all in today.
Reporting for Front Row Center, I'm Mandy Massa.
Up here now on Front Row Center is George, Quinn, and Likewise performing their hit song Right Here, Right Now.
How do you do? Right here, right now, right here, right now. As the only one, right here, right now, right here, right now. So go beyond yourself. You've shown the world what one can be. I don't know what you think, I just follow the beat. I don't know what you think, I just follow the beat. I don't know what you think, I just follow the beat. I don't know what you think, I just follow the beat. Right here, right now, 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 right here, right now. Right here, right now, right here, right now, right here, right now.
All right, guys. That was very awesome. Stand up for me so we can move these mics out of your way a little bit. All right, so guys, that's very, very unique music. Not a lot that's on the radio right now. How do you describe your music?
Oh man, just healthy eating, man. Just that's what inspires me to do it. You know, raw vegan diet. I just kind of somehow thought if I put this type of element in my life that it's not common in the mainstream, then I'm able to create something internally to express it a certain way. I'm activated to just put certain things out, and that's where I feel the energy comes from, just from a form of treating your body like a temple. So I'm just describing that right here, right now. So
oh, okay. That's interesting. Now, you also don't just do music. I mean, you have your hands in a lot of business ventures.
Yeah.
Talk about some of your business ventures. You do music, you do film, branding. How do people find out where they can find all your stuff?
Okay, so you can go to theworldhero.com. And what it is, it's a portfolio that showcases inventions, inventors, and albums that I produced for artists. And yeah, that's where you find it.
Now, you have a real interesting concept that should be coming out here soon. Bluetooth in a cap, hat, beanie. Not many people have thought of that before. So tell me, where did that concept come from?
Okay, so the concept came from traveling and going to CES, which is a Consumer's Electronics Show, and just being able to be in the trend of where technology is going. So I just felt that in my sense of entrepreneurship and innovation, to incorporate different components into one new way of creating something came out to just be a product, and that product is a Russian hat. You've seen the ones with the flat ears, incorporating the Bluetooth technology in it with a built-in microphone, and you're able to be hands-free everywhere you go. So that's where we're going as far as technology. And if you look in the face of the internet, it doesn't exist other than theworldhero.com, and you could get it on, pre-order it right there too.
Wow.
So
awesome. Well, thank you guys for coming on the show. I'm sure we really appreciate you.
Cool. Yeah, and thank you. And you could find the song that we performed on theworldhero.com if you guys want to check it out.
Along with other various artists that you work with, right?
Yeah, so we're going to be actually giving away the Russian caps for free for the people that download the song, and we're just going to choose 3 or 5 of them and just give them for free. So if you guys want a cool new beanie, then you could get it.
All right, cool. All right. Well, we've got plenty more around the corner here on Front Row Center, so stay tuned.
In 1977, an 8-year-old boy picked up the game of golf from his father. The odds of that same boy then making it to the US and European Pro Golf Tours, 1 in 7 million. The odds of the Big Easy winning the US Open twice, 1 in 1.2 billion. The odds of him having a child diagnosed with autism, 1 in 88. Ernie Els encourages you to learn the signs of autism.
Welcome back. Have you ever gone out to a nice dinner with a loved one, ordered your favorite drink along with your favorite meal, but you still kind of felt dissatisfied? Well, this next package will show you how you can learn to please your palate. Check it out.
Wine is food. A meal is a meal, but a glass of wine is a celebration.
And you can enjoy both at Wines du Jour, a wine and food pairing event at a different restaurant every Thursday evening.
And Les finds a lot of great little mom and pop restaurants. He finds the great strip restaurants. And then we get to learn about new wines while we're there.
That's because Wines du Jour's live radio show, broadcasting internationally, is happening right in front of you.
Everybody thinks red wine and chocolate go together. Ain't true, folks. Does not work that way.
There's an awful lot of comments every show that they didn't know that. I'll say something and say, I didn't know that.
When I get a pairing with a white wine that's delicious and awesome and wonderful, that's an amazing thing for me.
They'll taste the wine and say, gee, I never even heard of this winery. This wine's delicious. Where can I get it?
But you may be lucky enough to win a bottle while you're there.
I won a bottle of the Gnarly Head Chardonnay.
At Wines du Jour, you get not 1, not 2, but 3 wine pairings. Cheers.
You put the 2 together and the flavors just kind of burst into your mouth. Both the wine and the food taste so much better than what they did by themselves. That's how you know they got it right.
If you'd like to be added to the email list to find out where the next Wines du Jour is or ask questions about wine or food, you can email Les at leskincade.com.
They love food, they love wine, and there's not a place in the world that you can learn more about food and wine than Wines du Jour.
We get home early, slightly loopy, but we enjoy it.
Reporting for Front Row Center, I'm Nakaya Berry. Recently, Las Vegas Cirque du Soleil acts combined forces to benefit a good cause. Alyssa Stein has more.
We need one thing to thrive. It's a substance. It's not oil, not food, not even gold. It's water.
Cirque du Soleil held its third annual One Night for One Drop event last Friday inside the Mirage Hotel and Casino in the Beatles Love Theater.
It takes about 6 months to put this together. We close all of the Cirque shows the night of the performance, but people rehearse during the day, at night, early in the morning. It's all put together piecemeal.
The evening held an original one-time production celebrating World Water Day. Each of the 8 Las Vegas Cirque du Soleil productions came together to create an out-of-this-world show for a great cause.
I just thought it was an amazing opportunity as an artist to get involved not only in a different project, because right now I'm currently Michael Jackson one, just to really make a difference. As artists, we travel the world and we get to see I went to Central Asia last year, and we take it for granted sometimes how well we have it in the United States. And it's just as simple as having clean drinking water. If we can make a difference by just donating our arts and raising this money, and it's really important.
All proceeds for the one-time-only charity performance went to the One Drop organization, which touches places such as El Salvador, Haiti, Honduras, India, Nicaragua, and the United States.
So by the end of this year, it's more than 1 million people that we will have touched on these 3 continents. And One Drop's goal is not only to reach a crazy amount of people, but rather do it in a very systematic way and ensure that whatever we invest in those communities is going to be long-lasting and it's going to transform their ability to thrive, as families and as communities through water.
This nonprofit was established in 2007 by Guy Laliberté, founder of Cirque du Soleil. The main mission of One Drop is to ensure that water is accessible to all, today and forever. Since its establishment, it has significantly improved the living conditions of 300,000 people worldwide.
This year we'll probably top another $6 million, so in 3 years we'll have taken in close to $17 million.
One Night for One Drop is already planning 2016's event, which will engage more of the Las Vegas community.
Yeah, we already have One Drop 4 planned, and then we're going to go to the Smith Center for the Performing Arts and come out of our theaters and make that a true, real community event.
For Studio G, I'm Alyssa Stein.
Up right now here on Front Row Center is a local rap artist making a ton of noise in the Las Vegas community. Here to perform his hit song Paint with Josh from Avalon Landing on keyboard, it's Echo.
What's up, guys? My name's Echo. This is Josh. Hey. Hey. Here we go, same old question. Got it on repeat, something like they may never know who you are if you just keep smiling. So I just keep smiling, like everything's gonna be alright. And sometimes I just wanna go back home, crawl back in the bed and go back to my childhood. 2002, I can still dream, didn't need to. Never feel so see-through. Still in the present, past is a lesson and I don't want a sequel. Everybody thinks they know me, that's true, I'm not so lonely. On the outside looking in, and my own reflections like where you been. Hey, it's me again, nice to meet again. Mister, I don't want your help, I don't need a friend. Think you got it all figured out, you don't. Think time is gonna help you change your world. Both know we can only get so low. How to know the thoughts that you write, but you don't show. It's all good till you lose yourself. And we both know the way that feels. Put it on your back, so stressful. Hold tight, don't let go. Bet those thoughts still echo through that home you grew up in. It's not so simple. Look at them, so quick to judge, hate, admire, and love. Anything and anyone you paint should paint some on.
I wanna paint you a portrait. I wanna cover up the flaws. You'll only see what I put in the frame, hanging on the wall. I wanna draw you a picture of a man who has it all. You'll never see any of the pain hanging on the wall.
Trying to grow with the changes. Rearrange my focus to the surface clean. What I mean when I change of view, it's like moving a paintbrush. See, we all got the things we don't want to show. It's not easy to come clean to you, and I don't mean to be rude, but my skin's so uncomfortable. I just want to run, chase the sun around. Life's been so dark in this town. It's hard to try to get up and be so up and become so used to being down. So when the drugs stop working and the pain's still present, not as strong as I claim to be, I'm just still here to deliver this message and need to turn back. Don't deserve that. Eventually this picture will turn black and I'll be ghost. Wanna see everything that I try to hide, cause I don't confide in you. You just don't get it. I'm too different, so pathetic. Don't play, but I feel so indebted, so ugly, disconnected. Put a front for the world to see. I just don't wanna be told I'm not enough. Stuff all of the problems down and I color this canvas of broken crayons. It's all pain in the process. I'm like, I'm fine, I got this. Change the topic, here it is. I'll paint the picture to leave you with.
I'm gonna paint you a portrait. I'm gonna cover up the flaws. You'll only see what I put in the frame, hanging on the wall. I'm gonna draw you a picture of a man who has it all. You'll never see any other thing, hanging on the wall.
One day we can watch this fall apart and you'll see me. What's the point when I'm scared to move and I feel so low compared to you when I'm sinking? I don't cry for help, I use the map, I draw myself and still pretend my love is not a broken compass. Cause I know the feelings but still haven't felt them, and I'm just still waiting for this to develop and living my life up under this umbrella. The color is gone, I know that it's wrong, but I can't stop this, and I can't face this truth. When I'm breaking down and it never shows, just know I did this all for you.
I'm gonna paint you a portrait. I'm gonna cover up the flaws. You're gonna see what I put in the frame, hanging on the wall. I'm gonna draw you a picture of a man who has it all. You'll never see any other thing, hanging on the wall.
Thank you. My name's Echo, this is Josh. And his beard. Thank you, man.
Front Row Center. So, talk to me about that song a little bit. That seems like a pretty deep song to perform. What was the inspiration behind that?
That song was really just an idea that I've had, an idea that I've always walked around with. That most people paint a picture for the world to see of what you want people to perceive you as, or even when things are going bad, you put on that mask, or you put on that, everything's all right face.
Right.
And I did that for a long time, and I still do that. So the idea was that, I paint this portrait that I want you to see, but you'll never really understand what's behind it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Deep stuff. Now, there's a lot of local talent in Las Vegas. We've had a lot of rappers come out of here and make it big. Bands, bands, rappers, everybody. What separates you from those guys? What makes you different?
Hopefully not much, and hopefully I can do that. Same thing. It's sort of just the same idea. I mean, the one thing that's always separated me apart is that I don't really go where the mainstream goes. I don't really go to what's popular. I just always have really done what I want to do.
Right.
And that's always been the most important thing to me, is to stay true to myself. And I'm not saying that the artists out here didn't do that blew up, because they totally did. But I guess if anything sets apart is that we really are grassroots. We're really here for the long haul and trying to make something happen locally.
Right. Now, what got you into your love of music? Because, a lot of people grow up and they like listening to music and stuff like that. Was there a particular artist, a particular event, or something that happened that really got you into music? And then also, when did you want to take it and know that you wanted to pursue it professionally?
Was I talking to this? Or?
Mm-hmm.
I'd always listened to music. I'd always loved listening to music, like you said. And I grew up listening to artists like Atmosphere and Sage Francis, and like really underground music that you had to search to find, and that was the most, the coolest thing to me, was having to search to find an artist and really connecting with that, and knowing that nobody else is really listening to that, and it really was something special. And I would go to shows, and the one thing I remember seeing is people with their hands in the air, all at one time, thousands of people, and it was just I want that.
You wanted that feeling.
You know what I mean? I want to be able to influence in a positive way. Right. You know what I mean?
That's awesome, man. Quickly, we got to get out of here. Tell everybody right here on camera, too, where they can find your music, all your social media, everything like that.
You can find me on any of the social medias, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all at Echo Hip Hop. That's EKOH Hip Hop. There you go.
All right, Echo, thank you for being here. Josh, thank you also. Don't go anywhere. More FRC is coming up after the break.
I don't think anyone captured my first steps on camera. I was the 5th kid, and by that time, first steps weren't a big deal. I was 16 and driving home with my brother Ben. A distracted driver hit us. Ben died on impact. I had 47 days in a hospital bed for reality to settle in. With a major spinal cord injury, doctors said I would never walk again. But deep down, I knew I would. I prayed that every day. Family, friends, strangers, all started to pray for me to be able to walk again. The progress has been slow, and the victories hard won, but I feel the prayers.
Whether you need support in a tragedy or just to make it through a bad day, prayer can make a difference. America, let's come together by believing with each other.
For someone to come alongside you and say, I'm going to believe with you, it means a lot.
Right now, we have Tim Hancock here with us, creative director of Deluxe Version magazine. Thanks for being here.
My pleasure.
So you're a photographer, you do web design as well, and branding, and you own your own magazine. It's quite a handful. How do you handle all of that?
You know, I challenge myself to be as creative as I possibly can. Luckily, I have a team that works with the magazine and helps me get my day-to-day tasks on point. And web design, why not? Like, knowledge is power. So I love fumbling around with the internet and being ahead of the game.
Definitely multi-talented. You're a well-known photographer here in Las Vegas. You've been featured in a number of magazines. How do you make what you shoot pop? And how does it feel to open up a magazine and see your own work?
It's pretty amazing. I've been blessed to shoot celebrities that come in through Vegas to do the red carpets and the nightclub. So I just focus on what brings out their personality and what makes them shine, and I try to translate that to a picture. And so I'm really blessed to have the opportunities that I have.
It must be a different feeling opening up your own magazine and seeing your work. Deluxe Version is the name of it, spelled in a unique way. And what do you expect readers to see when they flip through the pages?
Our magazine is focused on talent, taste, fashion, and finer living. All the things that make luxury lifestyle amazing. And not only just like living it, but the people that make it possible. So the people who fly the private jet, the people who do hairstylists and makeup, and even the photographers as well. So we showcase all the talent that makes luxury living possible. It's pretty exciting.
I can see why it fits well with Las Vegas being the home base, but you have readers from all over the world. What message are you trying to give?
We just want everybody to know that no matter where you are, what you do, you can dive into Deluxe Version magazine and you can live in our pages and have the ultimate lifestyle that you could ever dream of, and hopefully inspire you to accomplish your dreams.
And I know America's Next Top Model winner was on an issue previously. What can we expect from the next issue, when and where?
Yes, we had Krista White, the winner of Cycle 14 of America's Next Top Model. She also judged Global Beauty Masters as well. We just had Monica, who opened One Direction, and on the next cover we have Ford model Shelby Burns. So we're really excited. Every cover gets better and better, and it's a blast.
Okay, well, we'll definitely look out for the next issue. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
It looks like more huge brands are popping out of Las Vegas. Let's take a look at what's happening.
Hey Las Vegas, I'm Alyssa Stein, and here's what is going on this week. Beginning at 10 a.m. on Saturday, March 28th, the North Las Vegas Elks Lodge will host an Easter craft and gift fair. Bring the whole family and learn how to craft your own unique Easter basket. Admission is free. Catch the Clark County High School Band Festival at Artemis Ham Concert Hall on Sunday at 8 a.m. The Human Experience will be at the Beat Coffee House on Monday at 7 p.m. The downtown event is open mic with performances from local DJs and spoken word artists. On Tuesday, March 31st, the Silverton Casino Hotel will host its weekly Ink Master viewing party. At 5 p.m., catch the show with fellow fans and get a new tattoo at the same time. The Line in the Sand exhibit featuring the history of the Culinary Union will be in the Lead Library at UNLV this week. The last day of the display will be Wednesday, April 1st. The Viva Las Vegas Rockabilly Weekender event kicks off on Thursday, April 2nd at 10 a.m. Now, in its 18th year, the festival, which runs through Sunday, has everything from car shows to fashion shows and dancing competition. On Friday, On Broadway will be at the Colombo Showroom. This unique show starts at 6:30 and features snippets from major musicals like Wicked, Pippin, Phantom, and The Book of Mormon. That's what's worth checking out this week, Las Vegas. Back to you, Randy and Akaya.
Thanks, Alyssa. So there's a lot of madness going on this month. Have you been keeping up with the games?
Absolutely. I would feel like I wasn't a man if I wasn't keeping up with March Madness. It's the greatest tournament in all of sports, and Las Vegas really is the ideal place to catch all the action.
Yeah, we're getting down to the wire, so I really want to catch on to that. As far as the Wines du Jour events, too, every week, I want to start going to those more often, too.
Yeah, that sounds really fun. I've been out to nice restaurants, and I never know what to pair with what, so that's really helpful, and it would be fun to go to.
It's very entertaining, a great social event, too.
Absolutely. Well, our time is winding down on Front Row Center as we only have 2 episodes left.
If you haven't already liked us on Facebook, go ahead and do that. And follow us on Twitter at FRCLV and hashtag FRCLV to catch our attention.
As I said, only 2 episodes left, so be sure to shoot us an email to the address on the bottom of your screen if you want to be a part of the show or you have an interesting idea or topic.
This is Front Row Center, where art and entertainment collide. See you next week, Las Vegas.